high. Are you reading me loud and clear? Huh? Are you reading me loud and clear? Hey, chill out, alright? I'll do the talking. You got that? Just shut your trap, Arnold. How many times do I gotta tell you to just shut your trap? Just yammer on and on. You never let me get the first or last word in. Just shut your trap, alright?
It's over 9,000!
Over 9,000. That's right. Over 9,000. Guns popping right here. Don't get it mistaken. I am the most powerful cyborg in the universe. I am Defext, the Cyborg, and welcome, you're an unexpected broadcast into my highly technical capital vessel, alright? Now you're in on something top secret. Top secret. The tippity top of the secrets, alright? Don't tell nobody. It's a top secret. It's not one of those secrets you go and tell someone that's not even your friend. You're just telling them because you're getting a conversation started going because it's awkward moments, right? No, this is top secret. Shh, shut the hell up, alright? This is my capital vessel. This is Arnold over here. And I'm Defext, alright? This guy Arnold right here, I keep him captive, alright? And look at this. He sends me all kinds of important intel. Intel, you ask? On what? On the beings of the multiverse. In case you haven't heard, alright? And do I have to spell it out for you? I guess I do. I guess this is like your first time here? Are you like a virgin to my vessel or something? Huh? Well, there you go. I popped your cherry. How do you feel? Anyways, I'm getting off track. I am a conqueror of galaxies. In case you didn't hear. In case you haven't heard, okay? I destroy universes. And I devastate multiverses. Do you feel me? I don't know how I got into your dimension, but I'm orbiting right now in my capital vessel. If I haven't repeated it so many times, open your ears, okay? I've been revolving around a deep space orbit around Pluto and your planet Earth. I don't know how I got here. 1 minute, I was in my realm, what you would call the animated realm, or what you would call the comic book realm. Alright? And I was pulled through by some kind of force. Through some kind of portal, interdimensional, multi-dimensional portal. I don't know how or who did it, but we're gonna find out. And since you're here, alright? And he's here. He's keeping tabs on everybody that follows the broadcast, that subscribes on the other channels, right? Do you feel me? Are you listening right now? Because every time you follow, you reach a milestone on the support, on the humanoids being recruited into the impending invasion of whoever did this and the entire galaxy, including your planet. It sets markers across your universe for armor and weapon upgrades with each milestone we hit. Every milestone we hit, we get another weapon, an armor, or armor upgrade. It helps us find and pinpoint those, stations that we just invade and raid and take all their arsenal. I got nothing right now. I was pulled in this reality. I was enjoying my pose, right? In my comic book realm for just like destroying another universe. Just another day in the life of Defext. You hear me? And I get thrust into this universe, this reality. Arnold over here finds me and pulls me into his temporal vessel after I've been floating in deep space for eons. Millennia. I don't even know. Alright, so I got nothing, as you can see. I got no arsenal. I got some bullets, but I need your help, alright? So that's what's gonna happen here. And when I get fit and ready, we are going to invade planet Earth and destroy the galaxy and take the universe for our own. What say you? Huh? How can you refuse these cybernetic guns? Pow pow! That's all I got right now. Anyway, we're gonna go over here. If Arnold doesn't mind, huh? Actually, wait a minute. I almost forgot. It's, like I said, it's been eons. I've been out in deep freeze space. So I'm Arnold here, get me going. Get my circuitries all, nice and peppered. And we're just going from there. But he also sends me important intel on beings throughout the multiverse. Right? And we take it, and we read it. Alright? We read it for you all. It's top secret information, intel on the beings of the multiverse that we must conquer, or that we may have conquered in the past, and we are relishing in our victories. Right? So we're gonna do that first, if you don't mind. We're gonna check out this intel. And today's intel, the very first intel of your broadcast. I don't know how they got in here. Bunch of frickin' hackers. Aren't they, Arnold? We're gonna have to watch these two. We're gonna have to watch them closely or recruit them, right? Because these kitty humanoids are smart, aren't they? I don't know how they got here, but well, let's do this, right? Share intel. Today's intel. What do you know? Transformers issue #1. Huh? The original. From Cybertron, yeah. I've been there. I was brought up and raised in Cybertron. What are you talking about? Don't even go there, alright? So, we're going to read this today from beginning to frickin' end, right? If you don't like it, there's other broadcasts out there, I'm sure, that are not as powerful. Alright? So if you don't mind, we're going to do this first, and then we'll bring you on over into the simulation room, right? Where I hone my skills in a simulator. What do you think it's called? Huh? What do you think it's called? The kitty room? Huh? No! It's a simulation room. We're going to play a simulator, right? So we got to get, my skills built up. I mean, come on. Deep space, eons, been trapped, it's floating, right? Give me a break. Give me a kick-up. Give me a break. We're gonna read this. And then play in the simulator. I'm gonna play in the simulator. Right? Come on. Maybe I should turn my mic on and turn this off. It already turned off because it's a crappy headset. It turns off after 2 minutes of inactivity. Of no sound. It's ridiculous. I hate that mic. Alright. Welcome to the broadcast. Java feet. Numlook. Slurpwiz. Thank you for the host. Alright. Back to that alien. Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold. Java Feet says this is fucking sad. What do you gotta say about that, Arnold? You got anything to say? That's what I thought. He's sassy as heck. Anyways. We're gonna read this. Transformers number 1. Just like that. What's up, Tech 2? Good evening. Alright, we're gonna have to put on kids.
New life form assimilated.
Thank you. You have now been assimilated. Alright, we're just gonna put it on here. Turn it on. Never find the power button on this piece of crap. Alright. You can hear me fine. Alright. We're just gonna bring the camera over here. Just a bit. Arnold's over there peeking. It doesn't matter. Well, I guess it does matter, doesn't it? We don't want him in the comic shop, right? Okay. It's the first broadcast. It's a little rough. We're on the edges. So Transformers number 1. Just gonna get right into it. After I take a quick sippy sip. Red Rain. It's out of this world. Alright. We need some light on this situation. That's better, isn't it? Okay. Star Wars number 1. Alright. I gotta do something here. That's better. Okay, Alex Rogan is a small town teenager with big time dreams of college, of success, of marrying his girlfriend Maggie. He's just like everyone else, except Alex has a very special talent that no one on Earth can appreciate. But tonight, a mysterious stranger has called on Alex. He's come from a galaxy that's under attack by alien force. And Alex's unique ability is their last hope. The last starfighter. Alright, Transformers number 1. So we read the ads, Because we gotta get all the intel, right? Alright. Circling the star Alpha Centauri ages ago was a planet unlike any other in the heavens, Cybertron. No rock or soil or sand contributed to its bizarre geography. Its content was entirely mechanical. Cybertron existed from metallic surface to core as a vast Saturn-sized machine world, a world whose origins were lost in a dead past. Yet life had evolved here. It had grown and adapted and thrived in its environment remarkably well. And cities rose across broad mechanical expanse, cities that were the products of Cybertron's dominant life form. The Autobots, whereas life elsewhere in the cosmos usually evolved through carbon bonding, here it was the interaction of naturally occurring gears, levers, and pulleys that miraculously brought forth sentient beings. They created a mechanical paradise, a machine-filled landscape where each Autobot went about his pursuits in peace and prosperity. But every paradise has its serpent, and on this world, it was Megatron, commander of those who called themselves the Decepticons. Just a second. I have to do something so that the microphone doesn't just give me a second here. I hope you can't hear that. Otherwise, this microphone shuts off. But I am fixing that. Eventually, that'll get fixed. I won't be using this piece of crap. I'm telling you what. Razor sucks. Razor Gear sucks. If they ever offered a sponsorship to this cyborg, I'd turn them down. Because everything they've ever made that I've ever bought has broken down and has not worked properly. Piece of crap company with a good logo. They made their name on a good logo. That's it. Everything else is shit. Pardon my language. The Razor Naga is the only thing that's subpar. Alright. So I'm gonna read this again. But every paradise has its serpent, and on this world it was Megatron, commander of those who called themselves the Decepticons. Look at them below, contented, fools ripe for our conquest. Indeed, Ravage, we have lived peacefully with the Autobots for eons, slowly, secretly gathering our strength and pursuing our technology. Now we shall strike at those who have brought the stagnation of peace and plenty to Cybertron. They shall learn the way of conflict, the way of war, the way of Megatron. In the weeks that followed, Decepticons from everywhere reported for the clandestine meeting to learn the logistics of the coming clash and their parts in the struggle. The wonders of their technology bestowed upon the Decepticons the awesome ability to transform into weapons of unprecedented power. With these tasks completed, all was in readiness for the first assault. Strike! Strike! With all the might at our command! Death to the Autobots and the decay they stand for! The war spread until it was a global conflict. The forces unleashed were staggering, inconceivable. And each attack upon an Autobot stronghold was orchestrated with the precision of which only finely tuned machinery is capable. As the powers at play grew in strength, Cybertron itself was shaken loose from its orbit and sent hurtling through space. And still the war raged across the battle-scarred surface of the runaway planet. Though taken by surprise and destroyed by billions in the initial assaults, the surviving Autobots were not defenseless. Each was gifted with the ability to alter his configuration into strange, unearthly vehicles of great offensive potential. And while the Decepticons in their armored aircraft shapes swooped down upon the many Autobot city-states erected during the war, the Autobot warriors stood firm and fought back. In time, the magnificent armies on each side of the struggle became known as the Transformers. Can I get devil horns for the intro? Yes. Alright. I need a quick drink. This is hard to read, out loud and all badass and shit. Alright. Despite the valor of the Autobots, the Decepticons had planned the pattern of the war too well. Autobot casualties mounted everywhere, and in the forefront of the most devastating The microphone went off, so we're gonna read that again. I have sound going. See what I mean? These headphones, they're the Razer Manowar. Don't get them. Do not get them. Don't listen to anyone else. Anyone else who tells you to get them is being paid by Razer to say that. I guarantee you 110%. Alright? Because these are made of cheap plastic. The thing up here's already broken. The pad that keeps your head comfy on top, broken. Just cheap little plastic holding it together. Right? And the microphone turns off every 2 minutes. To save power. Who cares? Alright? We'll turn it off when we'll turn it off. It's so super annoying. And it doesn't even read sound properly. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I'm playing sound, it's like, after it goes past a certain ticker or something, it just ignores the sound. It's just like, no, we're not hearing anything. We're still turning off. And you still have to turn it back on until it hears sound, I think, from the very beginning. If it keeps hearing sound from the very beginning when you turn it on, then it stays on. So it should stay on for the rest of this comic. If not, I'm gonna get a new fucking pair, pardon my language, new pair of headset by next cast. That's the deal. My mic turns off again before the end of this comic. I'm buying a new headset before next cast. Boom! Alright. Where was I? Okay. So we'll just start from this one, alright? stupid microphone. So despite the valor of the Autobots, the Decepticons had planned the pattern of the war too well. Autobot casualties mounted everywhere, and in the forefront of the most devastating attacks stood the malevolent Megatron. I like him. Whose deadly fusion cannon spewed endless streams of energy that laid waste to entire Autobot strongholds. Soon, we Decepticons will have ground our enemies under our heel, and we shall begin our prime task. Rebuilding Cybertron into a cosmic dreadnought, we shall turn our very planet into the single most deadly weapon in existence. Then let the universe beware. Sound familiar? Better. What? I can't see what that word says. But from Iacon, greatest of cities, states. Is that what that says? IACON? How do you pronounce that? IACON. Iacon. Okay. There came a leader to inspire the Autobots in their hour of deadliest peril, Optimus Prime, from Iacon. Okay. Of all the Autobots, only he, wise and powerful beyond understanding, was able to unite the scattered warriors into fully effective fighting force. Using his ability to transform into a combat vehicle, Optimus possessed a firepower potential that none but Megatron could match. Under the leadership of Optimus Prime, the Autobots repelled the Decepticons' assaults with the renewed vigor, and rebuilt their fallen city-states until again they functioned as sanctuaries. And so the war raged for over 1,000 years, as Cybertron continued its mad rush through the cosmos. Free Spider-Man comic book. When you eat a shit ton of Newton's fruit chewy cookies, get a stomachache today. Are we good? Okay. Until came the day when danger was threatened from without as well as within. Cybertron's course had placed it directly into the path of an asteroid belt. Autobot astronomers relayed danger instantly. A meeting of the Autobot elders was called. And that is what confronts us, my friends. The homeworld will perish unless we act now. Whether rocked by war or not, this is our world, sire. One day we will reclaim it. But first, this threat must be met. I shall lead a specialty selected group into space itself to clear a path through the asteroids. But there is another danger. Our flight will expose us to the attack of the Decepticons. Those accompanying me might all perish in the attempt to save Cybertron. But I shall be there to meet the enemy should he strike. Unknown even to Optimus, his words were heard by the Decepticon Ravage, whose detection by any monitoring device was virtually impossible. Megatron will be pleased to hear of this, I am certain. Ravage again. He's a sneaky little dog, isn't he? He's a sneaky little dog. Most underrated Decepticon, I think. The Autobots labored to construct a craft that would propel them into the void. A craft dubbed the Ark. Earn famous name prizes or cash. Earn $1 an item. You just gotta sell all this shit 1,000,000 times to people, door to door, phone to phone, and you'll make 1,000,000 enemies. But hey, you win this baseball glove, right? You win this I mean, like you got a watch, and you can win another watch. It's just a different watch, right? One's digital, and one's a piece of shit. Okay, wonderful. Look at that telescope. You could see into your neighbor's yard. That's about it. Look at that telescope. I think if you looked into this telescope, the moon would actually appear further than the naked eye. Yeah, so you could win that. All right. Meanwhile, inside the foreboding castle, this Decepticon that was home to Megatron. That's the castle? Oh, I don't know. Expecting something a little different, right? Something a little more advanced? Huh? Something a little more technical? Huh? Technical, technical, technical. A little more technical. Alright. You have done well, Ravage. Your abilities to absorb electromagnetic radiation and thus remain undetected are enviable qualities. And ever shall they be in the service of Decepticon Empire, my lord. See that you never waver, Master of Stealth. All too often, the nature of the spy is to weigh his loyalties and switch when he feels the time is right. Never, great Megatron. Now what is our course of action? We shall construct our own spacecraft, pursue Optimus and his fools into space, and strike when they are weakest after a completed task. The death of their beloved ruler will so demoralize the remaining Autobots that their surrender will be a certainty. Ahead, the sons of Cybertron unleashed a celestial display of power seldom seen, as huge chunks of space-borne rocks were pulverized, clearing the necessary pathways. And inside the spacecraft, fellow Autobots, we have succeeded through your efforts, and soon our world will pass safely through this dangerous segment of space, and travel near the lifeless third planet of the solar system before going beyond. Let us rejoice in our achievement as we return to Cybertron, and let us redouble our efforts to end the slaughter that has consumed our world for so many centuries. We must make peace with the enemy. Oh my god! Okay, that's that. Mic went off. Again, before the comic was over, I am getting a new wireless headset by next cast. Because that's ridiculous. Do you know, that's totally one thing we can definitely agree on. This mic turning off every 2 minutes is getting ridiculous, isn't it? I even have Pink Floyd going in the background. You could probably hear it just slightly. But the microphone is like, no, I'm stupid. Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. I know why you don't need out. You don't. Never mind. Alright? Stupid thing. God. This capital vessel needs to be upgraded. Big time. And I need your help. If you follow the channel, subscribe, all that stuff. Getting recruited. Sets markers across the universe for armor and weapon upgrades on myself, my vessel, my base, everything. Right? So, I don't know how far back we were. Go back? How far? Back a page? Frick. 3 up, right here. You want me to do this whole page again? Huh? Stupid Mike. Okay. So missed all this page and half the last page. Kind of what I figured. Alright, so we'll read this again, and then the next. Because of this stupid mic. This'll never happen again, I guarantee it. Okay? I apologize. It's embarrassing. It's stupid. Get it right, Arnold. What did you pull me into? The Millennium Falcon? Piece of junk like that? Huh? Should be working on the vessel right now instead of hitting on the receptionist in the head office. I mean, Christ, she's an android. Why bother? Never mind. Do what you want. That's what you always do. It doesn't help that he's trapped in an encasement cell. I agree. Alright. From there, let us rejoice in our achievement as we return to Cybertron, and let us redouble our efforts to end the slaughter that has consumed our world for so many centuries. We must make peace with the enemy, with the Decepticons. But the words of Optimus Prime were lost in the sudden din. The surprise attack violently shook the Ark and its occupants. Swiftly, the Autobots regrouped and retaliated, but their efforts were impossible to sustain. We're too weak after the exertion of destroying the asteroids. Our firepower, no match. We get on that page. Microphone. Stupid microphone. Even the safety of the Ark was insufficient. Our hull is breached. Shroom. Prepare to resist Decepticon boarding party. But the Decepticons were fresh, fully fueled for the battle. And the inebriated Autobots were cut down where they stood. My computations show defeat is imminent within 3.7 minutes. Optimal courses of action include: we have but one course open to us, Prowl. Most trusted of my advisors. Click. I had anticipated such a move. By the Decepticons, the Ark and its secrets must never fall into enemy hands, so I plotted an alternate course that would take us on a suicidal heading, directly into the third planet of the solar system. Farewell, my friend. Though we die, at least our enemies are taken with us. Gee, I wonder what third planet that is, huh? It's the one I got my eye on. Yeah, yep, yeah, yeah, gonna invade it, yep. Alright, the impact was awesome. Huge clouds of dust and ash blanketed the nearby terrain as the spacecraft embedded itself in a volcanic mountain. Is that good enough? Suck it. Alright. Silence for over 4 million years. Nothing disturbed the crypt-like atmosphere within that dormant structure. And then, like a sleeper rudely wakened, the volcano erupts into a crescendo of explosive brilliance. Lava. Alright. The eruption uncovers an object buried home 40,000 centuries ago. An alien object, pocked and pitted by the passage of time. Time which has changed the face of this planet and those who dwell upon it. The currently dominant species has named this world they rule Earth. This volcano, Mount St. Hilary, they have marked the movement of time numerically as it is reckoned. The date is 1984. But all that means nothing here. Time and place have seemingly little significance to those who lay within the rotting hulk. The shroud of darkness has descended again here, for perhaps another 4 million years. Yeah, I know what that's like. Floating in deep space. Helpless. Alone. Angry. Huh? Anyways, doesn't matter. Pinpricks of light appear inside the craft, and the barely audible hum of machinery awakened by the titanic blast. Beacons flare, probing the darkness, illuminating the dank cavern walls. The dank cavern walls. They're dank, right? Alright. In the side of the great ship, a hatch that had remained closed for millennia now opens. From it, a device is launched forth. It is a sensor drone. Its mission, gather data for transmission back to the Ark. So that's where drones came from. Cybertron. It's cybertronic technology, right? The scoutcraft relays its telemetry to the mothership. Although it's state-of-the-art technology when designed, its databanks processes only the capability of perceiving mechanical lifeforms. Thus, the many carbon-based species pass below unnoticed by the active drone. Basically, it only traces like runaway Decepticons and Autobots, and it ignores the humanoids because they don't matter and they're too primitive to even be bothered with. Sensors confirm this is not Cybertron, nor any world in the Alpha Centauri star system. Scanning secrets continuing. Right? Finally, miles from its point of origin, the probe picks up signals from what from its logic circuits say must be one of this planet's indigenous life forms. It's a supersonic aircraft. The configuration bears a striking resemblance to Decepticon attack forms. The drone swiftly plots its return to the Ark. Forests teeming with countless life forms appear utterly testing. Oh my god. This is painful. I didn't think this would do this. Because we never mind. We're not gonna go through it. We're just gonna get through this. Okay. Life forms. Life forms, right there. So the beginning of this page. So forests teeming with countless life forms appeared literally dead to the drone. But an Oregon interstate highway sends a stream of data back into the Autobot probe, almost overloading its circuits with information. Functionally, they resemble the vehicular Autobot forms, and automation affinity exists, and that seems enough. But there is more, much more. Creatures of seemingly unending variety and shapes, all mechanically and electrically alive to the drone sensors. Back to the Ark, and resurrection. The ship's brain dispatches revival drones to reawaken its long-dormant crew. Commencing revival procedures. Thank you, Sino. Holy, that's a lot of text! God, we're not even gonna get through this page before the microphone frickin' mutes! Crap. Due to its programming, the Ark alters the structure of its inhabitants, rebuilding them into to be able to change their shapes in according with their mechanical life detected. The mechanical life detected beyond the Ark, the better to ensure survivability. But its memory banks were damaged in the ages and crash, and knowledge of the Great War was erased. Thus, friend and foe alike are equally subject to its attentions. The writing has faded a little bit in places. It's kind of hard to read. The Ark's alterations are such that the basic nature of each robot is preserved. The Autobots are programmed to imitate earthly vehicles. The Decepticons will resemble earthly weapons and communications devices. Both factions, if necessary, can revert to their original robotic forms. Megatron, what has happened? Where are we? The ship's brain imparted the information on locale to our circuitry. We crash-landed on this world ages ago and have been in a state of dormancy since, until an explosion reawakened the Ark, and it revives us. What? The Autobots, too, through groggy have risen. It's so freaking faded, man. Have arisen from their stasis. Thus let us finish the task that has driven our kind for centuries. But first, are we all accounted for this in this brave new world? Skyworks up for raiding, sir, and my teleportational power will pop me right into their midst to make mischief. As every year causes, Thundercracker's great Megatron, our land-bound enemy, will be picked off at will as I soar over them, striking with rockets and sonic booms. As the fastest, most maneuverable of Decepticon jet flyers, I, Starscream, shall continue to accumulate Autobot body counts that enhance the reputation of our leader. Can of speeches, huh, Star? Rumble's back in town, and I'm gonna shake the place up with some low-frequency ground waves. You hit 'em from up top, and I'll do the job down here. And I, Frenzy, will shatter our opponent's equilibrium using high-pitched sound waves. I will not cease until every Autobot is slain. And you, Soundwave? I will monitor transmissions and read Autobot electrical impulses to learn their plans. Even my photographic memory serves as a defensive weapon. Does even that compare with Ravage's power to slip undetected anywhere, and my own monitoring devices in my nose module allow me to smell, hear, and detect electromagnetic radiation beyond that of any Decepticon? It all parallels. Next to the artistry of Buzzsaw, I can pinpoint a hex nut at 20 miles with my optical sensors, and my beak has carved many an Autobot warrior into a masterpiece of scrap metal. Just leave some for Laserbeak, comrades. Allow me a few struggling survivors of our battle, and I'm certain I'll pry some useful information from them with my optical lasers, even if they die in the telling. Come, our time to strike is later. The ship's brain has placed our circuits, the knowledge that this world possesses enormous untapped fuel resources. Resources we can exploit in our struggle against the Autobots. Are we good still? Why not strike now, my leader? The end the Autobot threat in this world is ours for the taking. What flawed logic persuades you otherwise? Sound logic persuades me. We are still weak ourselves, and few in number. One of our mightiest is missing. Our fuel source is uncertain. Should our attack fail, the might of Optimus could well decide the outcome. No, we leave. We will fight Starscream, but at a time and place of our choosing. At that, Megatron orders his Decepticons to turn and retreat. And while retreating, to transform. I didn't do that properly. I need a fucking drink here. I need a fucking drink over here. I need a fucking drink over here. After every page, I'm going to turn off my mic and turn it back on. Frick. How about that? There we go. Suck it, microphone. Alright. The Decepticons too tear through the Ark's ancient walls and flee out of the volcano. Did you see their shapes, graped Optimus? Warlike forms, native to this world, no doubt. The Ark has given us the information necessary to understand this prowl. Apparently we can now transform into likenesses of beings who inhabit this world, as the Decepticons have done. Now let me assure you that our people have each survived intact. Ironhide's ready to roll, Optimus. I may be old and ornery, but my steel alloy skin hasn't been dented yet in battle, and I've got a bunch of new liquids I want to test out in my water gun. Yes, sir. Oh, I say, we leave right now, and I forget about traipsing after the stupid Decepticons. I'll use my stress testing sensors and mathematical skill to rebuild the Ark and get us back into Cybertron, where we belong. Yep. Come on, Hopper, get with it. I only require a drop of fuel to run, and I'm going to explore this whole planet, especially since the Ark said so much of it in its water, and Bumblebee's little levers love a good swim. Well, if Sunstreaker isn't leaving until the rest of this world gets a look at the sneakiest Autobot in the bunch, and if any Decepticon dares to mess with the finish, he'll get to the ground-to-air missile stuffed where he won't want them. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Alright. If you were to if you were as fast as Cliffjumper is, Sunstreaker, you wouldn't worry about your finish. And while I'm dodging fire, my glass gas can make any Decepticon brittle as eyes. Brawn don't need any gas to rip things up. Nobody's stronger than me. One punch and your building or Decepticon goes bye-bye. Okay. Side swaps right up there with you, bro. Because I use my arms as power drivers, I miss a little rush headlong, but Decepticon fortifications, but not one of them stopped me yet. Oh god, so many different voices. Frankly, I'd rather be elsewhere than hunting turbo foxes than with the roughnecks, but while we're here, my electro disruptor is charged up. It not only interferes with Decepticon circuitry, it also makes me appear to be where I'm not. That's why I'm called Mirage. Nice to hear how you got your name, Mirage, but now I got mine, Blue Streak, by being as fast as Blue Streak, whatever that is. Some wise guys even said I talk like a Blue Streak, whatever that is. Anyway, here I am. Listening to you, Blue Streak, taxes even the endless patience of Prowl. I have little to say, but my logic center dictates the most advantageous course of action in any situation. Ta-ta. Well, that is neato, Prowl, but me Jazz. I just like to cruise around and take in the sights, yeah. And if I got to fight well, my photon rifle, overhead flamethrowers could make things not far from the bit nasties. Jazzy hands. Alright. You burn them Jazz and all that hot sniffing for the infrared radiation click that makes me the best track to Cybertron and just get lost in the 100 gram. I'm gonna get back to the track. Just let wind charger zoom ahead and scrap to decept between my magnetic arms and in this planet's scenery later. Yeah. Woo! The only thing Gears wants to learn about this planet is how to get off of it. I hate this place already. Bitch and whine. I just know you're going to use me as a mobile transport unit again. Since we have to set up nuts, let's go home. Well, at least you don't have to ratchet Autobots up like old Ratchet does. When one of our, when one of us dusts himself up playing the hero, but I got the tools to fix anything, even though I'd rather be partying than tinkering. You'd rather be partying? Really, Ratchet? Wow, I didn't know that. The more you learn, the more you know. The more you learn, the more you know, the more you destroy other galaxies. That's all that matters. And Wheeljack is the only guy that have to patch up the most, so I can't help it. I love to mess with gadgets, especially our weaponry, like my shoulder cannons. Pew! I try to be careful, but something doesn't work. Thanks for being around, Ratchet, old buddy. I don't know how many times Trailbreaker had used my force field projector and hide behind my barrier when you experiment with those scrap machine. You're worse than a Decepticon, Wheeljack. Ching-ching. God. Turn it off and then on. Boom. As much as I love this is one long ass comic. Intel. Peace. You can't even see the pictures on this side, can you? God. I'll shorten it a bit. How's that? Okay? You can't see it, whatever. Who cares? I'm telling the story. Now, at least we can be thankful that all of us have survived to this point, and perhaps even our arc is not irretrievably damaged. What say you, Huffer? I don't need any detailed analysis to know the damage was extreme, but I guess I'll have to take a sensor survey to see just how great. I'll try my best to effect repairs, but I don't have much hope. I'm really afraid we're stranded on this scrap ball forever. Don't always be so pessimistic, Heifer. It's hard enough to keep everyone's gears in gear without you gumming up their motivation circuits. My comrades, we must accept the sad truth that Cybertron may no longer even exist. But if it does, I swear, as leader of the Autobots, I shall return us there someday. But our immediate concern must be the repair of the Ark, and the learning of all we can about this alien world where fate has cast us. Let Auntie transmit signals she is receiving from across this world and place them on the monitor screens that we may partake of knowledge, our greatest weapon. For the next few hours, the Autobots stand motionless, their memory receptors absorbing masses of information regarding the machine life that seems predominant upon this planet. Soon, armed with this knowledge, they will venture forth. So I'll bring it over a bit, okay? There you go. Life, the Ark's sensors did not detect it here those millennia ago when we sought to pass through the asteroid belt nearby, and all of it unaware to the Decepticon menace in its midst. Our mission is clear. The renegade Decepticons are to be found and defeated. It is our fault they are here. Thus it is our duty to see to their downfall. Optimus, this world is fascinating. My reconnaissance missions will be far more exciting than mere logistics gathering. Agreed, Hound. But let us never forget our primary purpose, to spare this world from the scourge we have unwittingly unleashed upon it. Can I turn the next page? Holy crap. Stupid mic. It takes forever to turn off and on, too. I mean, is there anything good about these headphones? They're wireless. That's about it. It's the only good thing I can say. Anyway. Piece of crap. Also, we're in the state of Oregon. life, carbon-based, goes on. Uh-oh, I can hear it coming. Here's where I get to where were you after school lecture, but I can't blame Dad. He's right. Buster! Son, I've tried to be understanding. I know you haven't got the slightest interest in cars or mechanical things, but regardless, there are still times when I need you here. Sorry, Dad. You know I'm in the literary scholarship program, and there's so much library work involved. I have to stay after school sometimes. But if I get that scholarship, it'll mean you have a lot less bills to pay when I go to college. I know you're doing your best, son, but you always got your nose buried in a book, and that bothers me. I just wish you were doing something more useful to you. Something that'll lead to a job one day. Know what I mean? Sure, Dad. I'll try, really. Well, I've just about got everything wrapped up here now. So go ahead. If you want to go to the movies with your buddies, okay. Just be back by 10. On the dot. I'll see you, Dad. Love you lots. No homo. Okay. Buster, I hope you know I'm only thinking of you. The world is full of folks that'll eat you right up if you don't show them you can do something. And that you learn by living, not reading. Not far away, a hitchhiker seeks a ride on a lonely highway winding down the side of Mount St. Hilary. I've had my thumb out all day, and I ain't seen a single car. Looks like I may be hoofing it all the way to town. Whoa, maybe I spoke too soon, but that can't be one car making all that noise. Heck, it sounds like the Indy 500. Right, alright. Holy smokes, a whole slew of cars traveling at top speed, and nobody's driving. Well, Prowl, you're leading this expedition, so when do I get to start throwing punches? Optimus assigned us the task of reconnaissance, Ron. We are to avoid hostile contact unless absolutely necessary. If I don't get the voice right to the name, don't crucify me, alright? It's not easy pinpointing all these guys' voices and what I think their voices might sound like, so shut up. I'm with Brawl. Let me at him. Stay in line, Cliff Jumper. You'll get your chance on my command only. Want to bet, Braun? That'll be the first spot in Earthling. I'll be the first to spot in Earthling. What do you make of all this, Hound? Nobody notices things like you do. I wish I had half your tracking talents. I'm too busy sorting out my impressions to give you an opinion, Bumblebee, but I will let you know. Prowl, my turret scope is locked onto some vital machine signs just over this ridge. Prepare for contact, Autobots. Defensive mode if necessary. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of it. We're almost wrapped up with Transformers issue #1 here. Speaking of which, I gotta turn off my mic and turn it on again because it likes to turn off by itself. I gotta do this every page turn. It's ridiculous. Every 2 minutes this turns off. Stupid. Reaching the top of the ridge, the transformed Autobots draw silently to a stop. Sensors sweeping the scene below. They strain to understand what it is they are scanning. Is that them, Prowl? Have we found the Earthlings? I don't know, Bumblebee. They look like the inhabitants the Ark scanned. What was that giant screen? What were they all assembling before? What were they all doing assembled before it? Probably some kind of religious ritual, Hound. Why would machines worship moving pictures of strange objects? The only way we're gonna find out, Bumblebee, is to ask. High above. This is Decepticon Laserbeak reporting to Decepticon leader Megatron. The Autobots have ventured forth from the volcano and seek to make contact with this planet's inhabitants. Laserbeak's message causes consternation amongst the Decepticons assembled on an inaccessible mountain peak. The Autobots, in alliance with the inhabitants of Earth. We cannot allow that, Megatron. We have already learned that Earth possesses abundant fuel resources that we can exploit as we prepare for the conquest of this world. We must deny those resources to our enemies. Go forth, then, my Decepticons. Destroy the Autobots. Sorry for not showing you that picture. There you go. There's the picture. Enjoy it for 2 seconds. There you go. Their curiosity piqued by this strange ritual, the Autobots move into the drive-in. Alright, how many? Come on. You pay by the head, you know. And they speed right past the startled cashier. I'm gonna be first to greet an Earthling. Bumblebee, come back. We must reconnoiter first. Is that a word? Did someone confirm that? Reconnoiter? Is that a word? Earthlings and their human words are just ridiculous. You can't check the exuberance of youth, Prowl. And in a nearby car. Hey, Buster, Jesse! Could you two disengage so I could see the movie? God, get a room. Sorry. Hey! What the heck? We've been hit, Crump! But from behind by a fender-bending beetle. That'll creep me! Listen, Say, that's weird. No one's in there. Did his brake slip so that it rolled into Dad's car? Or is this some kind of a joke? Buster's question goes unanswered as the Decepticons attack. Shriek! Vroom! Oh! Jumping jet fighters! This place has just become a war zone! Buster, we've got to get away from here! You and go for help, Jess. I gotta stay. How could I possibly tell them that I thought I heard this Volkswagen cry out in pain? And no one's inside. I have to find out what's happening here. This is almost beyond belief. The Decepticons have launched an assault, and the Earth vehicles have done absolutely nothing to defend themselves. Can this strange ritual be so overwhelming an experience that it has put the Earth robots in a trance? Or was the data from the Ark wrong? I must put my logic circuits to work on this. Prowl, I don't intend on sitting here all day. I just put new batteries in you stupid light. Why are you turning off? Everything's turning off. My light's turning off. My headset's turning off on its own. Everything's got a mind of its own in this capital vessel. Arnold, you are going to start upgrading this ship ASAP. You hear me? Because I am getting sick and tired of this. It ain't going to happen again. You hear me? Alright. What was that? Yeah, I thought so. Take that! I threw my cape at him. Anyway. I wiped my butt with it first. Okay, anyway. So we're under attack and stuff. So, Prowl, I don't intend on sitting here all day, being used for target practice. I say we all make a stand here and now. I had hoped, Toddmus, we could avoid this, but it seems our adversaries have left us little choice. Assume defensive configurations. Now you're talking my lingo. I told Megatron this frontal assault tactic he's so fond of is foolish, Thundercracker. A gal and stealth are far more effective than missiles in the long run. Well, follow Megatron's way, Starscream. It's been successful up to now. I don't think we should openly defy him, as you've been known to do. Get close to me, 'cause I can take the brunt of their firepower without flinching. Come, Starscream. Surely you don't fear to strike at a foe that is unable to fly, do you? Try to take a bite out of me, will you, Laserbeak? Well, here's something to chew on. I'll hold my attack for just a moment until the Decepticon scum gets just within range, and then... Thundercracker, look! Cliffjumper is alone, slay him! So, Starscream, you strike at me, because you think, isolation makes me vulnerable? You have obviously never flown into the face of my gas gun. Yar! The gas coats me, making me metal brittle and breakable as glass. Fucking... Give me a second. Flee, Thundercracker, fly! Ha! I hope my comrades have witnessed my triumph. But Cliffjumper's companions have other concerns at the moment. And let's now let the battle divert us from locating our friend Bumblebee. The little one may be lying somewhere hurt or worse. Han's tracking abilities would soon pick up Bumblebee's trail. We're not the Autobots' own intermediate location suddenly revealed to the Decepticons, but one who skulks in the shadows. Ravage! Finally, you'll reveal yourself, Master Spy. Now back to your leader, Megatron, and tell him who defeated you this day. I can imagine Ravage's anger were he to learn that he fled from nothing, mere three-dimensional holograms cast by my turret gun. It will only be a matter of time before my concussion cannon strikes, and there will be 2 less Autobots clanking around. Cliffjumper, my logic circuits have determined that the arc was in error. Look, do you see? The movement exhibited by those bizarre-looking objects. Yes, but what does it mean? It means that the mechanical vehicles we saw were not alive, but those small figures are. That's why the vehicles made no move to defend themselves. They are not sentient. When they moved upon the roadway we saw, the small beings were controlling them. Whoever wrote this is terrible at sentence structure. Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Seriously. Script. Ralph Macchio. Ralph Macchio? Go back to LA class. You're ridiculous. Oh, now my main computer's starting to turn off on me. GG. Light? Microphone? Computer? Alright. Everything's shutting off. Why do you have all, like, the settings to, like, shut off after a certain amount of... This capital vessel, highly technical, apparently you said, right? Highly technical and advanced, right? How come everything's set to turn off at a certain time on this damn shit? That's not safe. Do you not realize that? We're out in deep space, right? We're not some kind of screensaver. We're a highly technical capital vessel, right? Get it together, Arnold. God. What was that? Never mind. I'm on the wrong page now. I know what page we're on. We're on the second last page. Quiet. What? It's a Karate Kid. Yeah, he karateed my eyeballs to pieces because I can't read this terrible sentence structure. I've never read text that never made sense to me. That it was so hard to make out. Like, I know these are androids and robots and stuff, but come on. Run-on sentence? Much? Commas? Periods, maybe? You ever heard of them? Macchio? Anyway. Right. Mic's still going. I'm gonna turn it off and on just in case. Stupid thing. Stupid technology. Alright, is the light gonna turn off now? What are we seeing is a non-machine life. As hard as that may be to accept, that is the only logical explanation. Obviously, this changes things considerably. That should be, what should we do next? Next, we report our findings to Optimus Prime. In person, radio waves can be monitored. Only he possesses the wisdom we need to deal with these new contingencies. Follow me to the Ark, Autobots. But what of our small friend, Bumblebee? Perhaps he was not injured too badly and has already left. In any case, we must leave immediately and draw the Decepticons' fire, because these non-mechanical life forms do not appear capable of defending themselves. And not far away. The noises coming from the car are really weird, almost like crying. I've been badly damaged, leaking something that looks like, but isn't oil. And I haven't got the slightest idea what to do for it. I'm no mechanic. That's Dad's field. Dad? Say, if I can get this bug to his garage, he'll know how to patch it up. And so Buster Witwicky climbs behind Bumblebee's wheel, only to discover no key, no ignition, no gas pedal. How does this car start? Vroom. Let's get it to start. All by itself? It's moving out slowly, sluggishly. It seems like all I'm doing is guiding it away. From the battlefield, holy smokes! Am I dreaming, or did those big robots who were fighting the planes just change into cars? Buster gets no chance, however, to further observe the Autobots' escape. For subject only to his steering where it wants to go, the yellow Volkswagen whispers him away. Later the night. Bang, clang, what the deuce? You really said that? Somebody's messing around in my garage. What's that? Oil? Buster! Buster, is that you, son? What the devil? Dad, listen! Hey! Don't tell me! After all my years of trying to get you to put down the poetry and pick up a monkey wrench, it looks like you finally took old Dad's advice. Fixing cars on the side, are you? Dad, I can explain. No need to explain, son. My shop's your shop. Use it any time you want. But I just want to know, son, that I'm proud of you. Right proud. Dad, I wouldn't know how to fix a car if I tried. That's why I brought this one to you. Only, it's not a car. It's got wheels, boy, and fenders and headlights, too. Just what would you call it? Alive? Help me, please. I'm dying. Next. Hey, buddy, can you spare some fuel? Holy crap. Cheerios and Honey Nut Cheerios present free with 4 cloth flying Cheerios or Honey Nut Cheerios UPC symbols. Storybook and record from the new movie The Muppets Take Manhattan, opening around the country in July. See packages for details. Yay! Star Wars, the arcade game, comes home. Coming this June, Star Wars, the arcade game that blew its way to the top of the charts, is coming home. TIE fighters, fireballs, catwalks, they're all there in 3 of the hottest action screens in any galaxy. There's only one Star Wars, the arcade game. The Atari 2600, 5200, Atari home computers, ColecoVision, and the Commodore 64 by Parker Brothers. Wow. So that's that, kids. Transformers issue number 1. That's the intel. First ever intel on this cast. There you go, light shuts off. Good timing for once, you idiot. Alright. We're gonna get rid of this mic for the rest of the night because it's a piece of crap. Hate it. I hate it. I don't think you'll ever see these ever again. Hate it. Can we get a collective? Hate it. Right? Hate it. That was brutal to get through. So many technical difficulties throughout. But we're gonna, for the next cast, we're gonna try and smooth it out, right? Either way, that was a brutal narration of Transformers number 1. You suffered through it as I did. Don't ever forget it. Defext, the most powerful cyborg in the universe. Alright, shut up. We're getting it. We don't even... I'm just overcome. Get these off of me. All right. All right. Fix this cam, you know how we do. Alright, it's the best you're gonna get it. Okay? I'm gonna take a short break, if you don't mind. That was painful for me, and I need to recover, as I'm sure you do. Right? Either way, thank you for tuning in. We're gonna continue on. We're gonna enter the simulation. We're in it right now, but I'm gonna get out of it and have a little smokeroonie or whatever. Whatever I do, it doesn't matter. Alright? It doesn't even matter. Don't even ask. Gonna go on a break. Be back in like 5 minutes or something. I'm gonna pull up some old retro commercials for you. Do you mind? Right? Just gonna pull that up for you. Somehow, some way. And I'll see you in a few minutes to upgrade my skills in the simulation room with a simulation called Fortnite. Yeah. How else am I gonna invade planet Earth if I don't hone my skills? Humans are, you're underrated, you know. The universe thinks you're stupid as heck, but you know what? You got potential. So I gotta proceed with caution before I invade your planet, right? So there you have it. Thank you for the follow, Crowder Kieran. Appreciate it. You have now been assimilated, whether you like it or not. Be back in 5 minutes. Thank you.
Star, a robot. I can put my arm back on. You can't. So play safe.
The new Rado Diastar Anaton from Switzerland. Protected by scratch-proof metal and sapphire crystal almost as hard as diamond. It is anatomically designed to fit the wrist. It will not blemish. It is a precious object of tomorrow. The new Rado Diastar Anaton.
Rado watches are available at Torno Corner.
Help! As soon as I eat that power block, you guys are finished!
Drop Atari Pac-Man into your Atari video computer system and you're playing the hottest game since Space Invaders, Atari Pac-Man. I got Pac-Man fever. It's driving me crazy. I said Pac-Man fever. I'm going out of my...
Hate to eat and run!
Pac-Man by Atari.
They think I'm trapped, but I'll escape.
Tunnel Runner, the new video game where you don't look down on the maze. You're in it.
Monster! He's smart, I got outsmarted. Oh, he's fast, I gotta be faster.
Tunnel Runner with RAM Plus to megacharge your Atari VCS for 3 times the excitement.
Right, left. Better check the map. It's the exit! To another maze.
Tunnel Runner from CBS Electronics, where the excitement never ends.
I'm not trapped. Oh, I'm not trapped.
This is an historic moment. Commander Bullis is about to end her 28-year mission to Saturn.
BRB.
What condition will she be in?
Then it's hard to say.
We believe she's been in hypersleep for most of the voyage.
She hasn't aged a year.
How am I doing? There's another call for you, Commander.
Welcome back, Commander. Mike Johnson, New York Life. I thought you might want to get together to see how you're doing financially.
So all those plans you put in place 28 years ago?
Your future is coming. Get the most out of life with New York Life.
This is the arcade experience. We're ColecoVision, and we bring the arcade experience home. With arcade graphics, like Donkey Kong with multiple screens, just like the arcade game. Arcade controls, joystick, fire, and jump buttons. Arcade games, like Turbo, Cosmic Avenger, Venture, with 15 screens. And Zaxxon, games that let you have the arcade experience. Now you can bring the arcade experience home. Because your vision is our vision. ColecoVision.
Your patrol is in position. You're in a tough spot. But you have the amazing new multi-pistol 09 fire grenade that bursts. Aim through telescopic sight. Fire bomb that blasts. And if you're trapped, surprise, out comes your secret garage. You have done it with multi-pistol 09. The only pistol that gives you all this. Exploding grenade. Cap-loaded bomb. Fires short-range bullets. Fires long-range bullets. Message missile. Anti-armor rocket. And the secret Derringer cap pistol. There's never been anything like it before. For action. Excitement. Firepower. Get it all in this rugged carrying case. Get multi-pistol 09. Multi-pistol 09. Multi-pistol 09.
Hi there. Uh-oh, this looks dangerous. Will they see that car? Think I better have a word with those two. That wasn't very clever, was it? If you'd been looking and listening all the way across, that wouldn't have happened. That's better. Remember, always use the green cross code, because I won't be there when you cross the road.
It's heavy! I found the way to the gold. Pitfall by Activision. Quick to the Atari video computer system. Here, show us.
First, climb down the underground passage. Leap over scorpions.
Swing over the swamp crocodile.
There, the gold. Did I mention the tar pits?
Pitfall, a jungle adventure game designed by David Crane from Activision.
New ProTech Ultra from Esso. Flows faster when you start your engine for better protection. Because most engine wear occurs during the first 2 minutes after ignition, right in your driveway. New ProTech Ultra. Protection for your engine's future.
Third millennium, 4 adventurers came upon a city imprisoned in silence. music. No one lets you experience it. Like General Electric.
The Euclidean warlord says he has long admired the fit of your Levi's jeans.
Tell him it is a frequent custom to wear Levi's jeans on Earth, denim and corduroy. It is one of the things I often miss so far from home. But I do not think the Euclidean could wear Levi's jeans.
Levi's? He says Clids do not exactly wear Levi's jeans.
I knew I was muted. Because I didn't have that stupid microphone, that stupid headset on me. Because I didn't want to deal with it anymore. You guys didn't need to hear the verbal thrashing that I just gave Arnold. The verbal diarrhea that I just spewed all over him. Isn't that right, Arnold? What? What was that? I didn't quite hear you. Oh, them's fighting words. Huh? Do you wanna go? Huh? Do you wanna go? Huh? Look at this. You dropped in a case. What are you gonna do? I'll snap you with it. Yeah. Watch your mouth. Dip it. Throw it in the key. I forgot to do something. I mean, I don't even know how. I was out just wandering, you know, the galaxy here. What you call the Milky Way. Kind of like that name. It's kind of creamy. Anyway. So, scouring the galaxy and I came across a nice little pile, right? A nice little pile today that I'm gonna share with you before we get into the simulation room, right? Alright. So, without delay, this is my intel hull that I mined in the galaxy. My good buddy, Rom Space Knight, number 32, It's in terrible condition, but it's been floating in space for who God knows how long, right? Still worth picking up. Oh, the light. Stupid. Stupid. So stupid. Alright. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Number 4. I believe I got number 1, 2, and 3. So maybe this will be some intel we read in the future? Who knows? It's there anyways in case anyone ever requests Dungeons and Dragons intel, right? So we got number 3. I think I already got it, but I got it just to make sure. Doctor Strange, Master of the Mystic Arts again, in terrible condition, rough. But I don't care, I'm not selling this. I only collect it for the information that's contained within. Doctor Strange, Master of the Mystic Arts, number 8. I really liked the cover of this, so I definitely had to pick it up, and I don't have much of Doctor Strange. I think this is as good a place as any to start, really. Rites of passage, rites of death. The dread Dormammu lives again, and Doctor Strange must die. I like it. Iron Man 271. The deadly claws of Fin Fang Foom. I picked it up just for the name of the creature on the cover, even though I don't have much Iron Man. I have a few. Fin Fang Foom. I could say that name all day, all night. Alright, Fin Fang Foom. Mightiest monarch of a time-lost land, King Conan. The lady's name is Trouble. Aren't they all? But what would I know? I'm just a lonely cyborg floating in deep space. Arnold doesn't count. Shut up. Don't even go there. Shut up. Here's the juice. Uncanny X-Men, issue 172. I remember seeing this issue when I was just a young little Borg. And, each page contained within was a legend waiting to be unearthed. I mean, there's no other way to describe the feeling I felt staring at the pages within the very rare time that I did. It was like staring at a living legend within the pages. It was like witnessing some kind of biblical passage for the first time. I don't know. The Uncanny X-Men, issue 173. Although I assume most biblical passages state that all this stuff is crap and it's for the devil and it's the devil's influence. Don't read the intel, it is evil. Cast it into the fire, which it belongs. Shut up, alright? Shut up with your religion, your Bibles. Uncanny X-Men is the only Bible you should be reading. 173, look at that cover. It was scribbled on, that's why it's only $1, because her face was scribbled on. I was like, I can bypass the scribble on Rogue's face. Because that's when she was ugly anyway, right? Much better looking now. But that cover's pretty badass. I like Wolverine. I wish I had a poster of that. Okay. $3. Down from 26. Why? Because it has a pee stain in the corner here. You see the pee stain right here? Look at that pee stain. It's a pee stain. Smell it. Yep, that's pee. Okay, 222. I mean, like, come on. Wolverine is Sabretooth. It's classic. It's legendary. Every battle is legendary. I mean, it's not gonna be a intel full of just them talking back and forth, trying to work things out. It's gonna be intel full of their secret moves and all their biggest, you know, devastating weaponry, all just slashing at each other, and I can learn all their moves. That's why I picked it up. Alright, that's all. That's all for today. Now we go into the simulation room. Alright? It's this way. It's over here. It's down the hall, down this way. I gotta go around the corner. Past the batteries. Right. Is everything good? Okay. Alright, things seem fine. Okay. Good. Alright. Oh, well, first we have to, do this. And we have to change the title. Because we are going to be battling it out in Fortnite. Right? I don't think my fellow spaceman Spiff is on. Nope. Alright. Your intel, C-note, is valued. And I will, definitely look into it more.
All good.
Cool. Just, you know, double checking. I want, you know, before we jump into things, I don't want to be battling out and someone being like, oh, this isn't working. Other than your skill isn't working. I know. You don't have to remind me. I've been trapped out for eons. I'm gonna shit the bed a few times. We're all cyborgs here, right? Interchangeable parts, don't ask. It makes it easier to battle in simulation. Speaking of which, I gotta pull it up, right? Alright. Stalling. Uh-oh. This is the new city. Great! Wonderful. Do we drop into the new city very first drop, or what? Or we get warmed up? Speaking of which, that's what I'm forgetting. Okay. Can't hear nothing if I don't have these in. But it don't matter, it's installing. So what do? Just stand here and watch it install? Alright, I'll be back in a minute. This allows me a bit of time to catch up on stuff.
I.
Good evening, Ninrad. How's it going? We're just waiting for this to install. So we'll be right back. I'll play some more commercials. How about that? Wonderful, right?
When you get hold of the Nintendo Entertainment System, when you master Rob the video robot and meet the challenge of Gyromite, when you shoot the light-sensing zapper,
how do you like the new map update?
When you play the system with the most arcade hits, you're playing with power. The Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with power.
Ideal's Robot Commando is here to help you. He's your one-man army. No enemy can destroy him. He fights off tanks, hurls missiles one after another. Even a squadron of planes can't stop him. Robot Commando fires his secret weapon. He takes orders from no one except you.
Forward!
Ideal's Robot Commando is battery operated to obey your command. Adjust the control, speak into the microphone.
Left! Fire!
Ideal's Robot Commando is here to help you. Look for your Robot Commando. He's looking for you.
Solar Fox! There are like millions of them, Solar Fox! Like, what are we gonna do?
Don't worry. Solar Fox, the new video game where speed and strategy are all you have to fly through 26 changing solar fields. And if you're really fast,
Awesome!
you'll skip ahead to even tougher fields.
Really cool!
Solar Fox from CBS Electronics,
So can I drive now?
where the excitement never ends.
Alright. Should be ready. Yep. Alright. Welcome to the simulation. Fortnite. Let's see how terrible we do. Started up new city apparently. Alright. Is sitting down for you in the perfect spot for first-person shooters like vital for you? You have to be in that perfect sitting position where your hands are perfectly spaced and sitting on your arm of your chair, and you have to be sitting at a certain position on your desk. I have that. I need that perfect spot. I feel uncomfortable if it's not in that perfect spot. Right? Okay, tier 10 bundle. Buy 10 battle pass tiers for the price of 6 with this limited time bundle. Oh, okay. Look at those. Look at those.
You like your new gaming chair?
Yes, I do. It's nice. It's nice. It's a nice addition to the capital vessel, let me tell you. Look at these dailies. When I do these dailies, I do squads and I don't fill. I do them alone. Last night I got 2 kills. And then I knocked the other guy, the third guy, and then his teammate came in to finish me off, because, well, it's kind of hard to take on 4 guys, and, yeah. But that was before apparently they implemented no friendly fire. So you can't like grenade your own person. You can't team kill your own person anymore. So I don't have to play with these random trolls that just team kill you out of nowhere when you're just trying to do your dailies. I get the dailies done faster when I go in solo and don't feel it. When I just go in alone, I get these done faster because I'm not getting shot at the beginning of the game by my own teammate. Right? Even though I'm probably better than they are. But anyways, let's try and let's get rid of this one. See if it. Play a match with a friend. Spaceman Spiff is out farming mines on his spacecraft right now, I believe. Yep. So we ain't playing with a friend. Thank you. At first I thought you were talking about the new cities. So we get to, I mean, I guess we can do the dailies, but, he's on. Oh, he's playing Fortnite. What the hell? Hey. He's going like, he's going shadow mode on me. They're having a dance off. I thought I'd interrupt it with my worm. Slinkity, slinkity. Alright, where are we gonna drop? This looks so new. Because it is. Idiot. Alright. We're gonna go left or we're gonna go right? We're gonna go... We'll go right. Because everybody's going left. Because none of these guys are using reverse psychology. Whoa, how come I can't move? What the fuck? What the hell? I can't... What the f... I can't move again. It stops. What the f... What the fuck is going on? Is it the server? Did you see that? Like, I'm trying to move and it does nothing. Like, it's like a... Oh, there it goes again. Look at that. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I can't... This is stupid. I'm not playing like that. I am not gonna play like that. I am quitting and restarting. I'm not gonna play like that. Did you see that? It wouldn't, I couldn't move around for like a good second and a half at certain points. I don't know why. I love it when things don't make sense. Is it my mouse? Seems fine. Let's try again. I can't play like that. That's not gonna do. It's not gonna do. It's probably a bug that everybody's, well, not everybody, but some people are experiencing. I imagine that they're gonna have to fix like tonight. However, okay, sorry. We still good? Okay. Let me tell you, broadcasting like this isn't easy. It's not easy. There is a lot of stuff you have to be aware of. More than 10 things? Yes, more than 10 things. That you constantly have to be aware of. It's ridiculous. Okay, we seem good in here. We seem good in there. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. I have to make sure it's not gonna cut out at a certain point. Okay, let's try the farmhouse over here. We're just gonna warm up, make sure everything works. Cause, you know, if everything hasn't went wrong tonight, it will. Right? That's kind of the approach I'm gonna take for the rest of the broadcast. I expect everything's gonna screw up. Oh, of course. And I don't have enough. I hate when I do that. And there's nothing there anyway. Okay, great. The fuck is that sound? It's in the game. Holy Jesus! How many freaking shots does it take? I hit her 5 times with that freaking thing. 5 freaking times! Look at my health! I get screwed every time I come into contact with somebody. Like, seriously? Like, you landed and you found 2 potions just like that?
1 HP left.
2 greens? Yeah, 1 HP. What am I gonna do? I need to find healing right here. Nope, just a stupid shotgun. A stupid green shotgun that does nothing. Here's a green shotgun and here's a fly swatter. You decide. I'll go with the fly swatter. At least it gives me a free hand. To flex with, of course, right?
Ha ha ha.
Right, if I go there. Alright, here we go. Inside, nobody's been here, right? See a ramp over there. Where's the frickin' door? Okay, great. Bullets, bullets, bullets. Yes, bullets. Where's the healing? Where's the frickin' healing? Oh my god. Oh my frickin' god. I am screwed, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I seriously can't jump anywhere. No, not going high, we're staying low. God.
You cannot escape death.
No. I'm screwed in this match. 1 freaking health. I need a... Please. Please, God. Send me your healing. I'm dying. Of a disease called 1% health. Oh shit. I'm screwed. I am screwed. I heard trees falling. Oh my god. Please have heal. Are you kidding me right now? No, I don't want that. I don't want that either. You have crap, dude. Dude. You were my salvation. No, you weren't. You were a farce. You were the false prophet. God, is that who you sent me? Is that who you sent me? That was a joke. Is that a joke? Is that your idea of a joke, God? It wasn't very funny. My life is on the line. And you playing with my life like a tinker toy. Oh no, I'm screwed. I am screwed. Rip. Rip. No! What are you doing? It's not like we're watching you. God.
That death deserves a LOL. LOL.
That was terrible. But not as terrible as some of the plays I've made when you weren't watching, thank goodness. Perfect position. Alright. Is that it? Okay. Okay. Game on. I got a burp, but you know those burps that won't come out? It's kind of stuck in your throat. I'm avoiding it all! Like the Matrix.
Seen them all.
Yes, you've seen them all.
Was eating.
Yeah, you were eating it all up. All my bad plays, eating it all up. Alright, are we gonna go down here? We're gonna go down. Let's down over there. In between. We're gonna get sandwiched. In between. Thank you. That's a chest? No! How about just straight? There. But it's not gonna go where I want it to. That was the worst. We're just gonna go like this. Made it! I don't want the bush. Give me a break. That's all I get? Oh great. Frickin' grenade launcher. With this guy. No? Oh shit. I hate that thing! I tried to bounce at a wall at him. And it bounced back to me. Like I was saying to Buddy in his other stream, I was like, I hate the grenades because they bounce like a frickin' beach ball. You bounce them off something and they bounce a million times off of other things until it bounces back to you. It never goes where you want it. I thought friendly fire didn't happen. I'm friendly to myself. I'm quite friendly to myself. Last time I checked. I don't consider myself an enemy of myself. going down into stupid acres. I've come out with a stupid handgun. Oh, wood, thank you very much. I don't even care about that ammo box. Don't want it, don't want any part of it. I saw like 3 up there. Don't care. Empty, 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 empty. Right on, that's awesome. Oh, and another ammo box. What are we playing here? Is this the game called RNG? And we have to somehow beat the RNG? Because this is pathetic. Forget the ammo boxes, I'm pissed off. I'm sorry, but that's just annoying as heck, isn't it? If you play this game, that would just, like, get your gears riled up. Coming on a giant house like that and coming out with barely anything. Coming out with a jockstrap when you were hoping for a whole wardrobe. You know? Nice suit and tie, maybe. No, here's a jockstrap and a left sock, maybe. Oh, more ammo boxes. Too bad that's not my daily. I could have got my daily done on the one house. Open 7 ammo boxes. Okay, here's the one house. Done. At least I could have got something accomplished in that house. Where is the guy hiding? Where is the guy hiding? Oh. He's not gonna take down. Whoa. What?
WTF.
I hit every shot in his face. Every shot in his face. Okay, it's not working. Okay, we're gonna restart this game again. I swear, we should get a counter on this broadcast for how many things go wrong. We should seriously have a counter for that. Every time something goes wrong. The light shutting off, boom, counter. Microphone going off, boom, counter. Mouse not reading in the game, counter. Highlights not working in the game, counter. Shoulder pad busting off, counter. You know what I'm saying? Like, how? I think we're past 10 things so far, at least. Going on a baker's dozen. Closing that up. We're gonna open it again. Had to cut that away. Right there. is it a new video driver? Let's check this. Let's check this. Let's check this. Where do I find that? Okay, right here. We're gonna see if we need a new driver update. Maybe that's what it is. If it is, that sucks. Yeah, it's gonna be a new driver update, that's for sure. They're already updating this. The downloader. They're downloading the downloader to download more downloads. Did I even prompt you to do that? All I did was open the experience. What kind of experience is this? This is an annoying experience. It's the NVIDIA GG experience, not the GE. Oh, great. Wonderful. All this crap, yeah? Yeah, okay. That's exactly why my shadow play highlights are not working. Okay, right. Well, we're gonna forget about that. I guess no highlights tonight. So yeah, it's just another thing to chalk up. Like I said, my whole outlook going forward is just like everything's gonna screw up, and it has proven to be 100% fruitful in that prediction, right? All right. It's unbelievable. I mean, there's not even enough time in an Earth cycle to make sure that everything is smoothed out, right? All you can do is do the best you can going in to your cast, right? To your broadcast. And just pray to the gods, because life is all about RNG too. That things go smoothly, and the gods are sitting down on me going, you think you're the most powerful this, powerful that. We're the RNG gods. We are the true most powerful beings in the multiverse, right? That's what they're saying to me right now. You puny little cyborg. I will find you, and I will blow your heads off. RNG gods, I will take over the RNG universe. Yeah, right, that's wishful thinking, isn't it? I'll have all you want. Alright. So I'm pretty sure the highlights aren't gonna work tonight. And if you don't know what they are, Shadowplay highlights, if you have an NVIDIA video card, shut up, vehicle, I'm trying to talk. It's for Fortnite only. If you got an NVIDIA card in your computer, it saves the last 10 seconds of each kill or death that you make in the game, and you can review and upload it to your social medias. Right? It's nice. I like it. Except it's not working. Because there's driver updates every day that Fortnite has one, I guess. Makes sense, but it's bad timing.
Fortnite only.
Fortnite only for now. I'm sure they'll implement that into more games in the future. I don't even know where I'm going. Totally improvising here.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, it is. And it's free. It just comes with driver updates, and you enable it in the... Because they have that thing where you can broadcast on NVIDIA's experience or whatever. Yeah. I don't even know where to go. Can I search it? Oh, a gray weapon. Awesome. Okay. Where you at? Kinda don't wanna, like, sit in one spot. What the f... What the...
I love killing a whole pack of papers. There is a sense of victory to know you have smoked every joint in a pack.
Oh, it's working now. Let's look at this.
100 joints.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that right now. I'm gonna need that. After these plays. How many times did I hit him? With the epic silencer? That thing is the most powerful gun in the game right now, pretty much. Other than the sniper. It is the most powerful gun in the game. I hit him with like 3 or 4 shots, watch. And then 3 shots with the shotgun. Like, close up. Oh, it doesn't even get the... Okay, it doesn't even get the shot. So I got him 3 times there. Once when he first right before he discoed me, right? See, I hit him once there. So at least 6 hits and he's still alive. At least 6 hits. At least. It was 6 or 7. And he's still alive. What do I gotta do? Is the AK more powerful than anything, even a gray one? It outpowers everything else? Cause the last 2 deaths I'm pretty sure were by AK. No. Last death was shotgun. 1 shotgun to the face. And the death before that was AK, I think. Get no luck here. pretty well this place. This is where I killed those 2 guys and knocked down that 3rd guy in squads. We'll see. It's been a crap show so far tonight. Kind of expected to continue. Can't talk. Okay. Get out of my way, Scarecrow. Mistaking it, cuz. Don't want anyone else AKing me to death. Taking that one too. Taking all the AKs. I could use that from 4 matches ago. The healing. Look at this frickin' AK heaven, right? Nothing but AKs. RNG gods are like, you want AK? You got it. Loser. Onward. We have to run a long time.
AR-15s.
15s? Is that what they are? Is that what they are? That was terrible. Oh, Christmas tree's gone. Thank God. Shink, 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 shink. Nice subtle sound effects. Here, enjoy another AK.
Closer to M16.
I'm not gonna last long. I don't start running. Doing that. Is it auto? No, Volt. I almost prefer that. I am good. Believe me. China. China, believe me. Believe me, China. I love China. China, believe me. China. I love China. Believe me. Okay, we're in the safe zone. Now we're gonna get killed. What is that an invisible waterfall? I can't tell where he is with these things on. What the fuck is he? He's over there. He's trying all kinds of fuck damn angles. Come on! Come inside, you... You running? Oh, there he is. Are you kidding me? Gosh darn it. And I have to go. this way. Don't want that. The guy's just playing... He's playing really smart. He's one of you. Getting as much stuff in between him and me as possible. I really need a potion. No, I'm getting a bunch of crap. Okay, it's like right near me. That's how far he is. He sounds like right next to me. Okay, I can't see shit. Wow, they really fixed the bushes too, didn't they? Now you can't see shit. No more bushwhacking. I knew they'd frickin' do that. That's bullshit. Are you trying to be esports now or what? Even just after a firefight, he's like, got... I'm getting sick of this game already tonight. You see how many times I hit him? After he was in a firefight with the other guy? But did the other guy not hit him at all? And I didn't give him that much time to get off 2 full potions or 2 small potions and a full potion. So he must have, like, the other guy must have missed him the entire time. And he was working on full. It's the only explanation. And that's my one, well, okay, now I have 2 gripes. They changed the bushes. I'm sure they're gonna get a lot of slack for it, and I hope they change it back because that's stupid. You basically telling all of the players that are terrible that you're not welcome in this game anymore. You're gonna have to start building walls. You terrible player. Just look at that. Oh, I can't. I don't have a weapon. I thought I could just see by right clicking. Well, now I learned something. You can't do that with the axe. Only with sights. Something with a sight. Or something. Can you do that with a grenade in your hand?
This is great.
Don't like it. Don't like it. When you're taking aspects of the game out, I don't like it. And now Kevin's not gonna win a single game. Kevin's not gonna win a single game now. Cause that is his entire strat. It's just creeping bushes. One bush to the next bush to the next bush. Okay, we're not going there. Wow, we're floating a long time, aren't we?
Maybe the bush costume is not blocked.
Bush costume. Oh. need to turn out sound. Oh, you take a while, don't you? Chat voice volume all the way up. Apply. Cause I'm having a hard time listening for shit. If it's too loud on your guys' side, just let me know and I'll turn it back. What that fucking sound again? What the hell is that?
That would give it value.
Hearing that shit again. It's the AK party, guys! It's the AK party! One or two matches. I'm gonna call it a night because this is been a shit show that I really need to recover from. I need to just go offline, unplug myself for the next orbit. just tons of running and tons of disappointments tonight in this. If when I go offline you hear a faint scream, that's the reverberance of my sound waves echoing through the galaxy. Of me raging and kicking in doors. Oops. I have no choice but to go through here. Awesome. Awesome. Everybody's gonna have a purple, a blue, an epic, legendary, golden, whatever you want to call it. I'm colorblind. No, I'm not. I'm just stupid. I hear something. Oh my god. I switched to a different AK, and you had to reload that too? You had to reload both guns if they're the same gun? You have to do that in any other game. If you're carrying two of the same guns and they both have full ammo, you can switch to the other gun, even though it's the same one, and shoot it right away. You don't load both guns like the other one was spent. That's it. I'm done. I am done. Why am I learning all these lessons tonight? How many games of this have I played? And I'm learning all this tonight? Oh, forget it. This has been maddening experience. I apologize. I don't know what to say. Maybe you guys knew all this prior. All these things, switching weapons, and you still have to reload it if the other one's empty and it's the same gun. But like the same type of gun, but different. But no, it acts as the same gun. You could have a whole inventory of AKs, and if you're shooting AK number 1 in your inventory and it goes out, guess what? If you switch it to AK number 2, AK number 3, AK number 4, AK number 5, guess what? You have to reload all of those. So they change the bush, but they don't change that. Video games in this century, this timeline, sums up video games. Priority. Game developers' priorities in this day and age. Right there. We gotta make the bush relevant because we worked really hard on that design and we want the bush relevant again. When people, you know, come across the bush, it's golden for a reason. It's really good. It's useful. So we're gonna get rid of all the bushes. We're gonna make them useless. It's just another graphic in the video game now. And we're not gonna fix the things that matter, like when you're shooting your freaking bullets. All right, good. Maybe I'll play some PUBG. Huh? Is that what you want, Epic? Well, I hope you enjoyed tonight's cast. It was the first one on this channel, and if you're still late enough in your little Earth cycle, and you're new, just drop it a follow maybe. I don't know. It helps me get some weapon armor upgrades. So yeah, we reveal it on the cast, so yeah. Alright, there's not much more to say. Tonight was a shit show. If you experienced it all, I'm sorry. I am truly sorry. It's... I don't know what to say. I'm pretty much at a loss for words. Because I went into this super prepared, and it showed me otherwise. So yeah, and next cast I'm going to have a new wireless headset. It better frickin' work, or I'm going to throw it off my capital vessel balcony and watch it float away. Alright.
It's all good.
See you next time on the flip side. Or the dark side. Here we go.
me, Spicer!
Ask one. And the one comes hotly contesting hitting highball every day. Thanks to the heavy students, it should be no problem.
Woo! Woo! Can't fucking build around here. Oh, what the? I didn't have enough wood? Are you sick?